Okay, welcome to another edition of Mustang Fanatic Productions Mechanic Edition. Today we got '08 Chevy Suburban, two-wheel drive, 5.3 liter V8, loose wheel hub. This is how you can tell the wheel hub is loose. You can listen to the clicking and sound like sand. Hear the clicking like sand, and then you can see how loose the wheel is and how the hub is just shaking. Now if you go to the other hub, the wheel, this wheel spins fine. Easy to spin, no movement, no side to side, no up and down movement. That's how you can tell a bad wheel hub bearing. Plus, when you're driving, you hear the noise, the squeaking, the growling, and this wheel barely wants to spin. This hub had it. You can just listen to that grind. Listen to that. And then again, you can tell by how loose the wheel is. You can hear the clicking sound. Alrighty, we're gonna blow the wheel hubs off. Wheel lug nuts off, take the wheel off. We gotta take the brake caliper off as a whole because we're not doing the brake job. There's 2 bolts that hold the caliper pins in. Then we're gonna pull the rotor off. Then there's 3 bolts behind the wheel hub axle that we have to take off. We have to take off the vehicle speed sensor, which we got a new one with the hub. Okay, to loosen the brake caliper up, we got 2 18mm bolts, one right here and one right here. But first we're going to take and put a screwdriver in here to push the piston in so the pads will separate from the disc, because we're not changing brakes, so we're going to put the whole thing back on as a whole. That's an 18mm bolt for that. With the brake caliper and caliper holder out of the way, you can really get an idea of how bad this is. Listen to this. See that? We want it to spin and it doesn't want to spin. But that's giving a bad ABS signal. Just listen to the noise it makes. And my glove is caught in there. And you can actually hear the wobbling, and if you look in there, you can see it moving. Very bad wheel bearing. So now we just got to get our star head screw and take that out, and that will get this hub off. Next, we got the vehicle speed sensor, and I believe I'm using a 32 Torx bit or 33, and we remove the vehicle speed sensor wire because it comes with a new one, and we'll take our panel tool and remove this one. We'll remove that one, and then it connects into the connector right there. You just pinch and squeeze and pull that out. Next, we remove 3 15mm screws, 1, 2, and 3, and those hold the wheel hub in. It took a little encouragement with my 5-pound mallet, and you can see that I have space in between the wheel hub and the wheel hub assembly, so the wheel hub is coming loose. The backing plate comes right off with it. Okay, now you guys know me. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I want to clean up all this area here. I want to get all this rust out of here, because see right in here, let me get my light right here, This is where the vehicle speed sensor picks up this magnetic strip and it reads it. And I can see that this hub's got damage. You can see part of it missing around the edges here, and then it's all black here. So this would throw off her ABS, stability track control, and her traction control, especially with a bad wheel hub. Safety first. Since we're dealing with this wheel hub here, you got brake dust that's all around here, asbestos. You don't want to breathe that stuff in. So I'll be cleaning all that up. Got my gargles, got my face shield to keep the dust from into my nostrils. So we're going to clean it up nice and neat. We're even going to clean this backing plate up as well. Okay, we got the wheel hub hole all cleaned out, nice and bright. The backing plate, we got that nice and clean. So we don't want to leave any dirt or rust in there that could possibly interfere with the vehicle speed sensor and give her a error code. So cleaning is everything. I love to clean. So now we're going to install the backing plate. We're going to make sure the hub matches up with the new hub. Let's get the new hub out. We're going to show you that in a minute. So the new hub, virtually it's cleaner, but looks like the old hub. And here you can see the magnetic ring that goes all the way around the back of here. How it is nice and black and shiny and clean. And here's the new vehicle wheel speed sensor. The old speed sensor was right there. So everything looks pretty good. They line up well. So next thing to do is to route the vehicle speed sensor through here, make sure that gets in place, and then we put the new hub and we route the vehicle speed sensor here to this mount, to that mount, and then it connects to the connector right there, which is going to mount right in there. Okay, we got the new hub on, and we're just going to snug the 3 bolts that goes into the back. One here, this one here, and then one on this side. Okay, now the torque spec on this is 177 foot-pounds. So we're going to get our torque wrench and we're going to set it to 177 foot-pounds, so this thing will have no problem staying on here, and she will get another 200,000 miles out of this puppy. All right, let's get our torque wrench all set. Okay, we got a torque down the spec. Now we're going to continue to run the vehicle speed sensor wire harness up into her new home. I don't know why this one wants to pop out. But anyway, we can twist tie her in there and keep her in place. Make sure she stays there. We'll deal with that one later. Let's get these in here. And then that one is going to twist and connect in to right there, to this wire right here. Unfortunately, we can't do it with one hand. Now we're going to clean the inside of the wheel hub, or the rotor that attaches to the wheel hub. So we want to clean the inside of this up and clean the front side of it up, where the back of the rim would go to. Okay, we cleaned the brake rotor, and so now we're going to spray brake clean on it to get the dust off of it, and we're going to flip it around the right way and we're going to spray that side that the brakes ride on, and get any dust particles out of there, and that will stop squealing. Dust and dirt and debris and rust is an enemy. We don't like it. We're clean here at Rev It Up Mustang Fanatic Productions Mechanic Edition. Although this is a brand new hub, we still put never sees around the tapered edge where the rotor is going to go against the back here. And here's the new axle, nice and smooth, doesn't move around. Got the new vehicle wheel speed sensor, so this is going to ride very smooth now, and should turn off all the lights on the dash as far as ABS, traction control, and stability control. So that's going to turn it all off. So we're going to put the rotor on, and then we're going to put the brake caliper and the brakes back on and tighten everything back up and take it for a ride to Walmart. We got to do an oil change on this as well, and we'll see how well she rides when we go to Walmart. Okay, very happy wheel hub here. Nice and quiet. No noise. And it's not loose. Very happy wheel hub. We're going to have a very happy customer. Now we're going to throw the brakes on, and we'll be getting ready to get finished here. These caliper bolts had thread lock on them, so I have blue thread lock. So we're going to just apply a little bit of thread lock where that yellow is around there, and we're going to put them back. I already did the bottom caliper bolt, which is holding the caliper in, and we're going to do the top, and then we're going to tighten them up. We have here a very happy wheel. No wiggling, no grinding, nice and quiet. Spins good. Oh, this wheel is going to be happy. So all we have to do now is take the jack stand down, take her off the jacks, lower it, and we want to torque these wheel lugs. We torque them to about 110 to 115 foot-pounds on heavy duty trucks. And I forgot to mention at the start that I did disconnect the negative battery cable, and what that will do, it will put all the electronics and sensors to sleep, and then when it wakes up, it erases all the codes that it had in there. So if we've done a good job, we won't have no traction control, ABS, and traction stability light on. We've done our job right. Traction control, stability control, and ABS light is off. All is on is the service tire monitor system, because she got 24-inch rims and she don't have the TPS in them, and an old check engine light from probably a gas cap that she need to put on to stop the evap code. But she's running nice and smooth. Braking is good. The ABS brakes aren't coming on. Excellent.